Hello Capricorn, welcome to your Tarotscopes for the time of February 2018. Of course, we'll cover our home and our family, our career goals and aspirations. We'll look at our finance, health and well-being, and our relationship areas. The first thing that you do have around you in connection with the home and the family, this is a month of making quite a lot of changes, and everything's going to happen quite quickly. You may be making decisions on the fly, literally, and you may be finding that this has a lot to do with your financial areas and also expansion of the home or the family dynamics. You may be accommodating for people to come and visit. You may be finding yourself more mobile during this period of time, and you may be accommodating for this because your circumstances are allowing you. Not so much that you're forced to, but because even though you don't plan for situations to occur, maybe you are in the right place, right time, right energy for everything to come together perfectly. In connection with your career goals and aspirations, this is about you finding your happy place, and you may be finding that there are a few little delays around with plans and goals, but I do see fantastic success here. For some, you may be outside your comfort zone, which means that you may be accommodating to fill in for other positions. You may be looking for something a little bit more external, and that may be an area where you can focus a lot of your energy on as the month progresses, because I see successful interviews, successful doorways, and successful promotions. Now, if you're waiting on acknowledgement or recognition, that will come through this month as well. So that means that all the plans and goals that you've had or envisioned preparing to be able to undertake this month will definitely be presented. And this is great for those that are studying or looking to go abroad or interstate, because you have quite a lot of movement there supporting this. Your financial areas, you will find this is about prioritizing your spending and looking at ways in which you can better accommodate your financial areas in the long term. I know I've spoken about this all through this month. The reason for February is about you getting everything into place. Sometimes it doesn't always happen that it falls exactly this month and stays long term. What it means is that you're looking at what's important, and financially this is about prioritizing your spending, your future accommodations as far as expenses and so forth, which will be there for a long-term period of time, knowing that you need to accommodate by having the income now to pay for that later. So Spirit is showing you this is a way in which you can go through and channel your energy in being able to put the right foundations into place now for the future. In connection with your betterment and well-being, we're dealing with the house of Aquarius, which is our 11th house, and the 11th house deals with our nervous system. It also deals with our calves and our lower legs. So you're going to be finding that throughout this period of time, you may be needing to focus more on what it is that brings you the better foundations in your life. Because this also rules the house of humanitarian interests and also around the areas of friendships and former enemies, you may be focusing a lot on where you have been and what you've built your foundations or belief systems on in comparison to what's affecting your betterment and well-being right now. For instance, if you've always surrounded yourself with needy people, you will find yourself very unenergetic, very drained. A way in which you can have a more positive outlook and be able to sustain this for your happiness as well, internally and externally. In connection with your relationships, well, you have a blast from the past. You may be finding family and friendships, a past love, or even somebody who was very significant and important in your life may reappear. You'll find yourself going down memory lane, but I feel this being a very positive area for you. The reconnections could be due to reunions. It may be that there's some beautiful anniversaries or celebrations, and everybody kind of coming together will really open up a very reflective and personal time for yourself. For those that are single and looking, or single at the moment, you may be finding yourself really reconnecting connecting with somebody who has been missing from your life for a period of time. Whether or not this is going to be a future relationship will really come down to the journey that you both took during the time of that relationship or during that connection. However, I do feel that you'll come through this feeling quite at peace. You may be finding yourself really discovering quite a lot about yourself and about this other person, and you will be able to make some very strong and firm decisions whether or not you want this connection to stick around or whether it's time to let it go. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, and cosmic hugs.